Okay, guys, so welcome to this workshop about how to make systemic changes. And we'll be use heavily metaphor of Tetris. So I assume all of you are aware of what the Tetris is. If not, you'll easily catch what this is. So my name is Jakub, PERLAK, and we don't have much time to talk about me, so I will just skip this part. You can call me Jakub or Kuba, it's a shorter name in Polish. I'm Agile design thinking coach, trying to help organization be a bit better, and also doing some hobby scientific research, so that's easily enough, guys. It's very warm room, so the title warm up, it doesn't actually apply to this room. Anyhow, it's a part of the experience, so right, I will ask you to stand up. Perfect, so like that's the first check, that's the okay, now it's very easy. You can either put your hands straight or in the L shape move. It's very, well, yeah. I recommend to see you look around. If there's so many similar things, try to change it. Okay, everyone has the, okay, perfect. So if you have the straight line, try to identify someone who is L shape, and then you can connect and say hello and say who you are. Do it. Please take care about Jürgen as well. Try to connect with him. Tetris doesn't work. Something what I love with Agile community, all of us know how to use the hands up. So, perfect, you can sit down, thank you, that was the first warm-up. First warm-up! Right, all right. We have quite, well, not enough time, but we'll manage it anyhow. It will be very high-paced simulation, so I'm just warning you, it's like, we will together co-create the learning experience, so please be involved, try to be with us. I will try to use the gong as rarely as possible. I will mostly try to use the hand, just to trying to manage our crowd. Take care of comfort of yourself, try to, you know, take care, look on others, because we are in a very crowded room and it's very warm here, so make sure that you are feeling comfortable here. Well, the whole idea is that if I involve you in the exercise, you will learn more. If I just talk for the 30 minutes, probably you forget most of the things tomorrow. Right, that's the rules of the game. If we have more time, I will ask you about your rules, but we don't have time for that, so you take it as granted. Right, now it's a bit like something different. So, the system mapping. The whole workshop is about like to experience the system mapping. Well, through that simulation. So system mapping is very simple system thinking tool. Probably the simplest you ever seen. All of you probably are expert in causal loop diagrams. I saw a couple of you at least know how to connect the variables. Here will be something very easy. So the whole idea about system mapping as a general tool is like, oh, you think about some kind of boundary of the system. It sounds very abstract, but no worries, we'll touch to more details about it. Then you think, okay, well, try to identify some actors. Of course, in our case, so it could be actors, it could be something different, and try to identify elements of the system. And then draw arrows to connect the elements. So try to identify the relationship between the parts. It could be many things. It mostly is like information, influence, feedback. It could be love, it could be hate, it could be some interest like behind it. So depends what you want to capture. And optional, you can put it like, is it positive or negative? I know that we like to say rather opposite than negative. In this case, don't worry, just have plus and minus. All right, and well, that was the easy part, like collaborative, draw it. But second one's like, oh, reflect on that. So what you draw, and then try to find some kind of improvement. So if there is like some actors and some interrelation between them, maybe we can pick some place to intervene to find the leverage in the system. Right, that's all the theory that you have. It's pretty simple, so let's practice it together. So imagine that we have a system called LESS 2024 conference in Madrid. So that's the boundary. We are in this conference. So let's together identify some actors here. So I'll put it as a LESS conference. So, and what we want to map is like how to make the great conference. So at the beginning as like great conference. All right. What are the actors here? Okay. More examples? Speakers. All right. Speakers. All right. Alcohol. All right. So someone who sells alcohol. So bartenders somewhere around. Okay. Bar. Okay. I heard about participants. Who else? So kind of that. As time is so kind of facilitator or organizers, right?
Yeah, the organizers.
Oh, the organizers, the forgotten one. Sponsors, yes.
Service team.
Okay. Videos.
The NC.
NC?
The NC.
MC.
In Berlin we had a great one, didn't we?
All right.
Yeah. Could be organizers, huh? Moderators, organizers.
Moderators, organizers. Okay. So more. Right. One more.
Venue management.
Okay. Good enough. Sometimes the boundary of the system is limited by the tools that you pick for modeling, as in this case. Right. So, what's the potential relationship between speakers and the great conference? Is it positive or negative? Hopefully after this workshop. Okay, so positive. How about the venue? All right, it's also like influential positive. Right, organizers, well, if they organize quite okay, we have the comfort. Is there any relation between organizers and speakers?
Yeah.
All right. So here. How about the participants? Okay, sounds like positive. So we have like a lot of good participants. The whole experience is quite nice. All right. How about bartenders in the bar? It could be tricky. It could be like at the beginning very positive, but on the whole conference in the second day could be quite negative. So it definitely has influence on the participants. So one is plus, and I'll put the second one as a minus. Oh yes, it is. And the organizer. All right. So now you see the picture that's probably that you identify the place to intervene the system to make it even great conference in the future. All right. That's the basic tool. Thank you for collaboration. We'll be using this in our exercise. It's one of the simplest tools ever, and it's like easy to grab. All right. Now, well, this is the workshop, guys. So I'm not able to count you right now, but it's enough to form the 3 teams. So I will ask you to precise specific instruction. Count from 1 to 3 and remember your number. That's a very important part of this exercise. And if you don't know where to start, I can help you, so please start counting.
3. 1. 2. 3. 1. 2. 3. 1. 2. 3.
Whenever it's like... Right, guys, something happened in the middle. Right? Everyone has a number. 3. All right, so it's pretty easy, guys. So People with the 1 try to gather somewhere over here and arrange the chairs. People with number 2 try to gather somewhere here and there, and the 3 at the back. All right. You can have the board for you if you would like to draw something. So it's up to your decision. All right. Post it. You can see this in the team. This is the drawing board if you like. And here you go, the drawing board for you as well. Hope you have something to write. You can still join to the team if you like. All right. Okay. And this is perfect adaptation to the space. Thank you for collaboration. Right, guys, in your teams, try to first one, choose the name. It should be 1 word. So you have like a 1 minute to think about the role, about the name of your team. So do it now. You would like to draw stuff. Okay. It's completely unprepared, guys. You come to the workshop without the materials. Okay, here we go. This is 1 pen. Oh, you already have one. Here you have a pen, if you don't mind. Blue. Okay. Do you have the name of the team?
Bartenders.
Bartenders, blue, and I saw. Do you guys have a team?
Yes. Should start with.
All right. Next one. The level of difficulty of this workshop is rising. So now in your team, pick up 3 roles. 1 role is a very important role. It's called PMO. It's a Post-it Manager Coordinator. Very important role for the exercise. So that's 1. Second role is very interesting. It's a stiff, inflexible Post-it busy analyst, so ABA. And the rest of the team are PC developers, so Post-it color developers. Right, do it at your team, pick up 2 roles, and the rest of the team are devs. You have 2 minutes for that. Go. Right. Have you picked the roles?
Yes.
Have you picked the roles? Number 3, pick the roles? Yeah. All right, fantastic. So, what will gonna happen? We'll be building the Anti-Agile Tetris, so new colorful platform. The platform is a popular product. Our previous platform was suck, so we want to create a better one. So this time it will be great platform, and it's based on the colorful, and want to build it as high as possible because it's our best platform. How we want to do it? Very simply, we have a post-its, and we'll create here the Tetris wall. So idea is just we will put the post-it on the wall, it sticks. Woof. That's the minimum requirement from the wall, so we'll build that together. Of course, the specific roles have specific roles in this exercise, so stay with me, everything will be described in a moment. One warning on disclaimer, the game is designed to simulate specific artificial environment, so any similarity to your actual persons, projects, experience are purely coincidental. So it could be also harsh exercise because you will imagine some suffering in this process, so stay with me, we'll be brief. You are in a safe space, it's only recorded, so no one will notice what happened here. Okay, what's the role of PMO? PMO is a very special role because only that person can stick the post-it into the wall. That's a specific ability, so it's very important. Also, that person is keeping the time. So it's very fast iteration. So it's like please take. The presentation will be available afterwards, so you don't have to take any pictures if you like. So that's the important one. So you put the post-it on the wall, you try to estimate how many post-its the team will produce. I can widely guess, pick any techniques you can have. You can do the Monte Carlo, up to you. And keep the time for the team. Also, you are a very important person because you talk to business analysts. So, 3 things. 1, put the post-it on the wall, talk to business analyst, and keep the time and estimation in your hand. Right. Any questions to the PMO? It's pretty obvious role, right? It's like, right, what about the analyst? Well, that's a very special role because that role has only visionary and ability to talk to me as a boss of the platform. So they will be creating the vision of the platform with me. So their role is to analyze and prepare the plan for the team. And there are only 3 blocks available: diagonal, straight, and L shape. And only 3 post-it makes a block. So the role of the business analyst is here, or is to create the plan for the team. So what kind of elements of the platform we will build in the iteration. And, well, the BAs will meet together, try to plan what kind of the building will be created. And also, there's a special role, you check if this is okay. So if PMO said, oh, it's like put it here, pay attention how it's, according to the plan. BA at this very moment at the beginning, you are not really speaking to the team. Weird, it's not happening in the real world, I know, but for this simulation, at least for the first iteration, you only speak to the PMO. And me, of course. Any questions to the BA? Good. It's either too complicated or it's clear. Hopefully the second one. PC devs, guys. That's the interesting role. You have to write, and you have only 1 pen probably per team, so you are very unprepared for this exercise, but it's lovely because we will be sharing the pen. So, to create the post-it, you need to write your name on the post-it if you toss the tail. So I will just distribute the coins to the teams. So please share the coins to the teams. Very important thing, the coins are coming back to me after the workshop. It's an old Polish coins, doesn't have any value, so please don't try to take it. Excuse me. Yeah, don't swallow this, it's like... Yeah, it's like... So, how's it going? So, as a developer, you toss the coin, and if you have a tail, you can write your name. And you pass the post-it to the second developer. At least 3 signs for the developers from the team we need. So, in the block, it's counting if we have 3 names on the block. And you can only put your name after tossing the tail. If you're tossing the head, keep tossing until you have a tail. Do not cheat. Right, which one? Usually the eagle. So yes, usually. Yes, if you have something else, if you have head, you need to keep tossing. Yes. Business analyst. As a business analyst, precisely. We will be building and planning the work for the developers. All right. That's fantastic. You use the shared understanding of the instructions in the team. You can do it on the same time, but you can only write if you have a tail. All right. Okay. Yes, only if... Okay. That's fantastic. We are now sharing how understanding. Guys, we will do together the first iteration very slowly together. So if you get lost, no worries, we will find out together. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to build the platform. So my requirements as a boss is we need at least 5 blocks of the post-it in the row. So we start from the, I think, oh, there's a mark here. It was already here. I didn't that mark, but it's perfect mark for us. So we need at least 5 post-its to count as a row. And my expectation is like, well, it could be good to have 3 colors in a row. So every team participate in a row. How you gonna do it? Well, we count on our brilliant analyst to figure it out. So 5 colors, 5 blocks in the row, at least 3 colors. Well, it's actually the whole team. All right, makes sense. So we'll be doing the first iteration in very slow mode. So let's start with the planning. And the planning is that I'll ask a business analyst to come here. So please, business analyst, come to me as a boss. I will talk to you what we're going to do. PMO, at this time, try to motivate the team because the higher morale of the team is better, so keep your team spirit high. It's probably the rare chance that teams starting to reflecting how they work immediately without asking for that, so bravo. It's like it's a time for retrospective. So you already jumped right now how to improve the process. That's perfect thinking. You're, change agents. You want to improve the things. However, of course, it's very important. Please also try to remember that we have a tool for us. So remember this, that we have an interesting tool to map the current setup. So think about not only about your team, but, well, we together a platform. And so far, we haven't made the proper first row. So in your teams, I will distribute the paper as well. You can try to draw the current situation and also discuss how can you improve the collaboration. Oh, here we go. And 1 paper for you. And unfortunately, I will reuse some paper from... You have this. Yeah, oh yeah, you have this one as well. So, guys, 2 minutes, try to discuss, reflect, draw the current setup as well. Not only discuss how to quicker toss the coins. Okay? Fantastic. 2 minutes, enjoy the retrospective. Guys, so that's the exercise. It was very fast, like to bring how you can simulate the multi-team environment, how to use the system mapping tool to capture potentially that you are the part of the bigger picture, not in the local team. That's the brief that we are doing, so thank you for that. And the crowd feedback is, because we are kind of running out of the time, please expose the feedback as much as you like. Thank you for this. Yeah, if you want to clap, thank you. If you want to learn more, there's plenty of books about the system thinking and system mapping. This first one is available for free, so rest is not so easy for free. System practice is for free. Enjoy it. There's a lot of things to do with the system practice. System thinking is not only about the causal loop diagrams. And if you need more, you can always try to find on my website some, or connect with me. Happy to answer your questions. And that's the end of the exercise. Thank you very much for this experience.